back. What about all those other people? Am I not supposed to feel? We sit here and we talk about the one guy because there's a clear legal path to being able to get him back. What about all those other people? Am I not supposed to feel for someone? Am I going to be like all these Democrats say, you have to talk about and realize that people are really upset about illegal immigration? Fuck you. How do you think your hotel room gets cleaned? How do you think you got food on your fucking table? Who do you think washes your dishes? Who do you think does your fucking garden? Who do you think is here by the fucking sheer fucking just grit and will that they figured out a way to get here because they thought that they could give themselves and their family a better chance? And he's somehow convinced all of us that these people are the fucking criminals? White men in America are 45 more times likely to commit a fucking violent crime than an immigrant. And the media says, well, you got David Axelrod and, Rahm fucking Emanuel. So fucking smart, Rahm Emanuel. And said, we got to understand that these people are really mad. And we got to appeal to these white voters. Rahm, the only people that fucking appealed to those fucking white voters was Joe Biden, 81 years old. And he got 81 million votes, and he did not because he appeased their fucking Trumpian sense, but because he challenged it. And he said, you can be an 81-year-old Catholic from fucking Scranton that doesn't understand it, but still has empathy for transgender people and immigrants. And then nobody said, oh, Joe Biden's going to turn us into a socialist state, no matter how much they said it. But these guys think that we need to run away from all values in order for us to lead. I say, fuck you. How are we getting those people back from fucking El Salvador? Because I'll tell you what, if I became
Alrighty, guys. Sorry about the stuff going on with it at the beginning. Sorry about all the colorful swearing and whatnot. Um, you know, So anyway, today we're gonna get into something that I haven't done in for a while. You guys have known that I used to actually play City Skylines 2 a lot and City Skylines in general. I haven't played that in a while. I kind of do this every now and then where I'll pick a game and I'll just Alright. So there's this thing that, if you guys, I have a video out now officially on my forethoughts on everything with Linux. I'm not going to go into all of it today. We are going to be playing for about an hour live. I usually go live. I usually try to not post a lot of videos. I usually go a lot live primarily. I'm still trying to figure out some stuff going on with it, and I know it's only 4:45. We're not going to be on for very long today because I completely forgot that I had to upload that video that I needed to upload and stuff. And so, anyway, I will be doing another video on Linux as well, just a extra video for you guys on actually doing Linux when I can figure out how to get this shifted over. I might actually just exclusively stream on YouTube and stay streaming on YouTube for this stream, and then the night stream I'll stream on TikTok, on Trovo exclusively. But because I might remove the TikTok thing, I might just not stream on TikTok anymore. But I haven't. But it's the problem is the Stream Elements, so is the only reason why I haven't switched over, because it just allows for me to do it. But anyway, let's go to our library like we always do and check my city skylines. I have been playing this. I will show you what I have been doing within my latest city offline. For you guys, I'm not gonna play. This is not gonna be something where I'm gonna be playing city skylines as a predominant thing right now. Because I'm coming in here. Mondays are all going to be about, can we play City Skylines 2? Can we play these Steam Deck these games on Linux? To be honest, and yes, you can run City Skylines 2 on Linux right out of the gate. So I love Linux, and I love the opportunity that Bazzite gives. Bazzite is absolutely so much of a better option for me, and I love that I'm able to. We have the Edmonds test, because I was testing to see if it would run, and to actually be honest, I actually can load in a lot better here on Linux than I did on Windows, to be honest. And my city's only this size right now. And so the game pretty much runs great, runs fantastic. Now, of course, I could do something like that, but I actually don't do it like that, because this is one of those games where I just happen to really enjoy the gaming experience. Now, of course, now, of course, I want to actually, we're going to connect one there. But I also want to create a secondary substation. Okay. Because I've been going to create a secondary substation there. And kind of have like 2 substations so that we can have something there. We are going to put... We're gonna put some of that down there. I like to spread it out a little bit, where I have been doing a little bit on it. Now, of course, I do have some. Still having to it gives us because there's actually a reason. Because I'm gonna create a little another little bit on our wind farm. Because this is our little connection of our wind. Of our wind farm being connected and being used for it. Okay. Still haven't had the advanced battery tracking yet for it. And I absolutely love the way that City Skylines has done a lot of, like, City Skylines is one of those games where I absolutely love the game itself. Now, of course, let's go down here to this. I am looking for okay, so we should be okay. It's not like we're getting a lot of things going on. And the way I have my city built, like, I am not getting a lot of bad connections. Like, the main entrance way from in the city, like people can utilize this as a way out, but they can't use it as a way to get on. And I have it set that way for now. I will probably maybe, you know, do something a little bit different. But I absolutely am going to tell you, like, cities, make sure that it's a full 90 because that connection is not quite full 90. And then what I do is I'm gonna throw in I throw in a little bit of that mixed housing there. And we're gonna throw in the density. And then I throw in a little bit there on the ends there so that it just has a little bit of variety of it. And now let's get ourselves a... Now of course we could probably we could put a community pool, apex climbing, sports hub, game set match, sports complex, because see, we got the soccer field, we got the American football, before it does not fit in there. We could put the community pool there. I think I will put a community pool at that point. At that point. And then what I want to do is we'll throw like a parking lot down here. But then what I want to do like a like you come down here throw there's a little bit of like a playground for it, and I think what I might actually do so that means I need to put the small police station somewhere where nothing's going to get destroyed for a good reason. This for right now. it's a pedestrian street for a good reason. And then I think and then we bring back the parking. Arrested 2 criminals, and then we come down here. A couple houses are gonna get destroyed, but and then yeah, so it will allow for it to be set up for people to come down here, get their park for it. And I want you guys to know that if you use Steam DB, not all games are gonna be
Alright, it's time for a weekly
fully,
Ask the Musicologist session. I get to dive into the mailbag to see what's been keeping you music lovers awake at night and put my counterpoint training to good use. Let's see. Interlude 11 writes, Dear Liz, last Christmas I went to a piano concert in Delaware, and I was surprised by the fact that they played a Yamaha piano and not a classical Steinway piano. First of all, thank you for reaching out, Interlude 11. I've noticed that it's more and more common that the opera houses uses Yamaha pianos instead of the classic ones. But I guess the most important thing is that the music is right and gear comes in second place. This is Liz Peterson, and you're listening to the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Local stargazers are in for a real treat tonight, as the aurora borealis is expected to light up the night sky.
That's right, Jim. Don't forget to look up this evening. It promises to be quite a sight.
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming, as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
All we'll do is we'll do that
We'll be back
there, and then
after
we'll play. No, we'll clear that portion out there, and then what will actually be put there is, and then I'm gonna clear it off onto that end, and I'll actually clear it off that end there as well. So it's one of those things where, you know, no, that's off. As you can tell, it's off. Fudge. That's all I'm doing is that there. Now it says it's 90. And now we have a connection there. And then we can bring in the medium density. Now, of course, we're gonna need some low rent housing. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is right along there, we're gonna put a little bit of some low rent housing out here. And then I put a little bit down that way. So that people, like, I do this where I do, like, it's all roundabouts through the middle, and stuff. And then this one, okay. We're going to purchase those two there because we can. Okay. Now, of course, I'm gonna do something like that. Now this one's gonna be slightly off, but that's gonna be a-okay. There's not gonna be one going across like that. We're just gonna create a connection there, and this is where the we're gonna close that out. We're gonna do that one as a very large roundabout for a good reason. Most of it, is because we're gonna have it, go branching off in 3 different locations for it. So, there's a reason why I have that there. We're going to small solar panel mark on both of those ends. Put in medium density there. And I'm not trying to go any further because we've got that there. So pretty much it's now yeah, because we're gonna do that because I might need and then stick it to pretty much 180. It's just higher speed roads. And then what I'm going to do is replace a lot of the low density there. Create that large road. There. Okay. And then where's the gravel road. Okay, because this is where I'm going to start. I'm going to do something there so we can have this thing. And then just so that the road this road is gonna stay straight pretty much. because it's basically, and then we'll use the highway to go back out that way. When we can. Again, it's all gonna be mostly low dense housing out here. There's waterfront housing there. I think, you know what? Let's go. How much is it gonna cost for me to buy the whole island?
I hope you're having a great time.
Because
This is Liz Peterson on the Atmospheric Piano Channel.
Okay. So now,
And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Java mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this. In local coverage, the Tourism Board just released their figures, and it's good news all around. Tourism was way up over the previous season. Pretty amazing, right, Jim?
You bet, Glenda. I guess everybody is figuring out that this is the place to be.
then come with a transformer. And I want to do something. Do, and then transformer there. They're giving these guys power from there, but we will give them multiple ways of getting power. So I'm gonna put in one. Wind turbines down here just to add a little bit of extra power down there for these guys, so they don't have to always constantly rely on the other side, of course. And I absolutely think that our city is growing. And plus, I'm on easy mode. I'm just showing how this game works on Linux. Anyways, if you go to ProtonDB, it doesn't say, it says it's unsupported, but it actually isn't. So this is why I have this little series here, why I'm actually recording. We'll fill that up there. Let's put in a couple of commercial zones out here. And another commercial there. Mostly, I'm gonna use this island mostly. This will be the only part of the island that'll have like regular roads. I'm gonna go straight a little bit, and then we will curve it around there. Yeah, I'm trying to not go over that ledge, over this little gorge thing, because I don't want to create like another, they'll have to use that small little one-way to get in and out. Get out, and I don't want them to do that, so we will go through there. I'm not gonna go too far out with some of this because we do need to get a school. Yay, 1,200. I can pay off my loans now that I don't need. Because this side is all yep. Some people might not like there, because we do need to get some services out here, so that's why this is out here. So we'll go with I'll go with a small medical clinic out here. Recycling center, not gonna, like I could get a recycling center, but I'm not going to do that. We're going to put in our elementary school here. Actually, no, we're gonna put our elementary school here. Just because you get that extension wing there, that'll help. There. And we're gonna also put our high school down over here. Extension wings. And then we can do something like that. Do something there. Put our firehouse down here. Put our auditorium, and I don't think we're gonna need that then. Okay. And then out here, put a radio mass. That telecom out here as well. So it's really simple for a lot of things. And guys, if you guys are enjoying yourselves today, make sure you guys are followed, make sure you guys are subscribed. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be on for too much longer, though.
What's red? Like 2,000, right?
And sorry about that. I forgot to turn on TikTok anyway. I will put in like office space down here. Because we do need to have a little bit of office space around the out and about. We got high density now. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut it off a portion on that end and do the same thing, because I don't want people to use that and then not have the proper do little thing there, I don't know, just seems interesting.
Pending updates to our power grid, the city will be experiencing rolling blackouts. We urge the public to remain calm during these breaks in service and to follow the guidelines on the city's website on how to plan for these temporary events. This has been a local public service announcement.
Local authorities are urging the public to conserve water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage. Consider installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower with a friend whenever possible. This has been a local public service announcement.
What's the best way to get into the weekend vibe? Oh, that's an easy one. Stay with us here on the Atmospheric Piano Channel and you'll find out.
Industry in the region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood.
Okay,
You can
then-
now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate. Or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim.
Active
We'll be back. after
playground. Do we have enough to put like a basketball center out here? Just kind of have a few things out here, because that's actually going to support a lot of our directly a lot of our business, our city, immensely down here. Haven't really looked into that's pop musician's house. We can put that out here. Because that'll just help a lot of people out here. Anywho, Mermaid's Tail Lounge. Canopy Cafe, I think would be a lot better out here. And then I think we can use the use the Espresso Cafe there. And we got the this here. So the game runs absolutely fantastically fine. Fine in okay, I'm thinking we connect there, and then we go Connect you up to that point because there's already a connection there, and I don't want to create too many connections. That'll allow us to extend our use and get some more industry, because we do need we'll need a lot more industry out here, and to be honest, because we need to expand a lot out in our industry. Nothing more for industry, to be frank. Let's go to our development. Now I could do already made large intersections. I could go and upgrade our power. Could upgrade to a city hall. I think we'll do that in probably, and we'll get the police headquarters. We can't get the tourist interaction. Let's unlock our water. Small fire station. And we'll unlock university as well for it. But this is pretty much seeing it running on bazzite, on Linux, to be honest. You know, it's absolutely fantastic, gorgeous. To see. Of course, now we are still grueling with it. I am actually going to come over here. We will probably build one out in that area, just because we have like our high school, our elementary down here. And they're pretty much absolutely full. This one's not full yet, but it will get soon. So, yeah, it's going to be one of those things we will work on. I'll probably work on my own time. Mostly, I'm just coming down here to show you guys that this game absolutely runs on bazzite, runs on Linux, as you guys can see effectively right there. I'm not no Windows or anything like that. The only place I am streaming through is Windows, but that's only because of Stream Elements. Harbor, where we can do passenger, and I was kind of thinking we would have a harbor sitting out here, and having it like you can go from there on boat. But we could also have a harbor here here, and we can have it connect out from here and allows people to get in. But I think I would do that more for more putting the cargo harbor out here. But I'd have to remove a lot of that, and I don't want to. So, anyways, guys, it is absolutely absolutely runs well. It hasn't crashed. Nothing too problematic. But I will say, the thing is with this is I just clicked on install and it runs. I don't have to change anything. I haven't modified any of my games to make them run anyway. Pretty much Halo runs right out of the box. You guys can check that out here on the playlist. You guys can also check out some other stuff through the playlist that this is put into. I always put this in a playlist where all of my games being tested and everything being run through, because I don't want to sit here and where we're live streaming through this, because I actually live stream more than I upload content. But you guys can check out a thing in the future where make sure you guys are subscribed, because in the future, as soon as I can get Stream Elements running through Linux, or being able for me to stream through YouTube, through TikTok, through Trovo, through all of these platforms, multi-streaming on the beautiful Linux, then I can absolutely do that. But if you guys also want to let me know through chat and stuff, like how I'm doing and what anything that I could do to improve my content, or just to in general let me know of anything on how I can get Stream Elements to work on Linux, because I don't want to stop utilizing Stream Elements, because that's the only program that I use. If I can get that done, I will switch this computer, my streaming computer, right directly to Linux, effective immediately, because I'm trying to get away from it. Which you guys can go check out the video that I posted on that as well. So make sure you guys are followed here on Trovo, TikTok. I know none of you guys can actually see. I don't see any of your stuff on TikTok, but because I don't have it open. But thanks, Lucas. Anyway, thanks, Lucas, for joining the TikTok, because I just opened it. Because I just want to make sure that my stream's running, because I am. My afternoons and my night streams are pretty much, specifically TikTok and Trovo. Afternoons are YouTube added on top of it, and I want to keep it that way, but until then, I can't switch over fully to Linux, so that's the only thing. But anyway, we will catch you guys, later. Make sure you guys are subscribed here on YouTube. I'm pretty much live every day, in the afternoon, except for Saturday. If Barnacles is on, Barnacles Nerdgasm with his Tech Talk and his co-host Auxiliary on Saturdays. But anyway, so yeah, so we will catch you guys later. Also, if you do hit that bell notification, hit it with the all, because you will never get updates if you don't, and come back and check back regularly, because pretty much